A recurring theme during the IDEA³ process was that we work from the need. So we figure out a problem and figure out how impactful a solution would be before we even attempt to think of a solution for it.
For me, IDEA³ is a different approach to the research problems, in the sense that it starts with finding an important need statement, important unmet need in the medical area, in our case, in the M+Visión Fellowship case.
So the IDEA³ process is really breaking down a problem and really understanding what the problem is and how it would be implemented in the hospital or the clinic or at home, how it would fit into the workflow.
But here you are expected to undertake projects that are really interesting to you, you're really excited about it, and the only premise is that they will make a big difference, right? So I mean, that's the starting point. So that I think it's good in that sense, because that's the driving force of all the process. Compared maybe to like some other postdoctoral programs, you start from what you know to do, so you will do what you know to do, and in the end maybe there will be an impact, or that will make a difference, right? But here, like, you start from, okay, how can I make a difference, and what's the problems I'm interested in, and what are the big problems out there?
They teach us as young scientists to think from a different perspective. And so instead of thinking from a solution and trying to apply it to a problem, it's almost like a bottom-up approach where we're thinking about the problem first and trying to find a solution that addresses that problem.
And that's why we're a multidisciplinary group, because when you come up with a need that needs addressing with no technical idea, at least initially, you might need various different ways to explore that.
So IDEA³ is really about challenging your own ideas, finding out, is that something that makes sense? So there will be some really critical questions that you will face.
So the ones that are really not going to make an impact are filtered out, and the ones that can make an impact continues, and the research, the methodology is also criticized highly, so that something can make an impact out of this can come out of the research.
And then the hope is that the ones that everyone is excited about and people can see a logical connection from the idea to an impact, that those ideas will become more refined and have a better chance of turning into a viable, impactful project.
In our society right now, we like to just invent for inventing's sake and have technology for everything, but it's often not impactful. And the question is there really a technology pool or not? And I think we've become much more effective in trying to decipher if technology development is really needed and if that's really the limiting factor in some biomedical problem.